there may be this notion that people with disabilities can't fit within corporate America, and I think through the TAP program we've clearly seen that's not true. I think the concept is we need to expose them to corporate America.
One key to a successful employer-employee relationship is flexibility by both parties. Employees may need to switch tasks or handle multiple demands. Successful employers often find that it is necessary to be flexible with employee schedules or assignments in order to get the best results. While people with autism typically have challenges adjusting to change in the workplace, there are strategies employers can use to ensure that transitions are smooth, and often employers find that a strategy used to accommodate a person with autism is often a good strategy for dealing with change in the workplace for all employees.
We also know that novel situations can be anxiety producing. So just to explain what that day might look like, that there's going to be a lot of people. This is what they're going to do. They're going to talk for this long. They will give you this kind of break. We find that reduces anxiety, which A, increases the opportunity for learning, and B, I think we see typically some less behaviors and a little more tolerance of that opportunity, just like we would in any other novel situation.
Maybe if you know ahead of time that there's going to be a change, if you can let him know that next week this job won't be here anymore, next week we're going to be doing something else. So if you can give him a little bit of time to prepare, if you can show him maybe what the next job is that he's going to be doing, maybe introduce that gradually. Probably give him a little more assistance when he's starting the new job so that he can master it and feel more comfortable with it. I think just preparing him would be all that it takes.
I think what's important is for you to be able to not so much have the mentality, if you don't have the mentality, but have the organizational skills to be able to accomplish that. If there's if there's something that you can employ for yourself that will allow you to switch gears in an organized manner, some sort of device that you can use or whatever it might be, that's how you can switch gears most effectively if it's not something that may be a natural fit for you anyway.
Always communicate. Just having conversations with them to let them know that this is what you're here for, and make sure you do X, Y, Z, so that you let them know that there is a system, there is a way in which they should do certain tasks, and just following up with them constantly.
What I like to do is offer the change, but not require the change. In the beginning, once they've gone through the orientation, it's important that they get the full scope of what it is that we do here. And so at that point, I think it's very important that they try different things. But once they get comfortable doing a particular job, if they're very good at it and it works, then it makes good sense to leave them there.
I think one of the things that happens a lot of times is we try to impose what we like in a job on a person with autism, and where I might like a lot of variety in my job, my son seems to like things that are pretty predictable and pretty much the same every day. And so a job that maybe it can change a little bit, but it would just be a variation of doing the same kind of thing. So he likes jobs that involve sorting or collating or putting things together, things like that.
That's a fantastic employee, and that's a future leader of the company. And just before, well, this was just somebody that had a disability as a sophomore in school, and we don't know what to do with them. That's a huge transformation, and we've directly seen that based on some of the students we've worked with. That's a high possibility situation. So.